Haley Van Lith, TCU star. I think the 11th pick in the WNBA draft. She got drafted by the Chicago Sky. She used to be teammates with Angel Reese, who is the star. I wouldn't call her the best player on the Chicago Sky. She's the star of the Chicago Sky. People are gossiping that Van Lith wants nothing to do with playing with Angel Reese again. He transferred after 1 year at LSU. And
Haley Van Lith may have just made the worst first impression in WNBA draft history. Drafted 11th overall by the Chicago Sky, her reaction to reuniting with former LSU teammate Angel Reese. About as enthusiastic as someone watching.
My goodness, the young lady out of TCU has been reunited with Angel Reese. Now, you may be like, well, what's the big deal there? Because she already got the hell away from her once. She escaped her once.
As someone watching paint dry. But if that wasn't awkward enough, she then disrespected Caitlin Clark, live, on national TV. Is this the start of the most cringeworthy rookie season we've ever seen? And will Van Lith actually pull off
the 11th pick in the 2025 WNBA draft? The Chicago Sky select Haley Van Lith, Texas Christian University.
The impossible, making Reese fans and Clark fans agree on something? Let's break it all down. Are you ready? Let's go. The 2025 WNBA draft was supposed to be a celebration, a fresh start for every name called. But when Haley Van Lith was selected by the Chicago Sky, the mood shifted, fast. The cameras caught her face. Not joy. Not pride. But what fans immediately described as pure horror. No smile.
Ready. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, the facial expression did look a little, I guess, uneasy.
No tears of joy. Just a look of dread, like she had just been sentenced to basketball purgatory. While other players were hugging family, beaming with pride, Van Lith looked like someone who had just seen a ghost, and not the Casper kind. That split-second reaction instantly became the viral moment of the night. One post exploded online, Haley Van Lith smiling through the pain of returning to toxic hell. Over 6 million views in hours. And fans got the subtext immediately. This wasn't just about getting drafted. This was about being forced back into a partnership with Angel Reese, a teammate Van Lith had clearly left in the rearview mirror. When asked about reuniting with Reese, Van Lith offered a tight-lipped response that said everything without saying anything. Meanwhile, Reese was on social media popping virtual.
Okay, good energy with Courtney Vandersloot. You can learn from her. You're paired back with Angel Reese. There's some good energy you can walk into in Chicago, right?
Oh, I love that energy. We're ready.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Champagne. We ain't do it right the first time. Let's run it back. Depending on how you read it, blissfully unaware. Or purposefully poking the bear. Either way, the tension was undeniable. To understand this drama, you've got to rewind the tape. When Van Lith transferred from Louisville.
Oh, I love that energy. She had a chance to drop. Great. Angel and I are familiar with each other from LSU. This is going to be awesome. Just easy, natural comments to make. It's my understanding that every one of those teammates at LSU hated playing with Angel.
In 2024, it was supposed to be a super team move. Instead, her game collapsed. She went from nearly 20 points per game at Louisville to just 11.6 at LSU. But the numbers only told half the story. Game film revealed the rest. Van Lith was often sidelined.
Her facial expressions, like you saw them coming in to the video, her facial expressions were like, the F just happened to me.
Lined in the offense, camped out in the corner, waiting for passes that never came while Reese dominated every possession. This wasn't a system mismatch. It looked intentional. And when Van Lith transferred again, this time to TCU, fans connected the dots. LSU had been a toxic environment. One she worked hard to escape.
Look at this face. Look at this face. God bless her. I mean, the pain and anguish. That's not, I'm about to lose it and I'm happy to be drafted and all. No, let's not even go down that road. I think we all know better.
So imagine her horror, getting drafted right back into that mess. This isn't just a locker room drama. This could impact the Chicago Sky's entire.
Always have to deal with locker room issues. That's just part of coaching. In 40 years, I can never think of a time where I didn't have to deal with issues. That's what coaches do. Sometimes y'all know about them and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you want to know more than you're entitled to know. I'm going to protect my players, always. They are more important. It's like a family, Scott. Let me ask you this. If you do some disciplining of your own children, do you think we're entitled to know that?
Season. Did they just draft a player with baked-in chemistry issues with their franchise star? Will Van Lith be marginalized again? Will the offense once again revolve around Reese's stats, instead of team success? We already saw it happen last year. Chicago's former coach Teresa Weatherspoon reportedly lost her job partly due to an offense too focused on padding Reese's double-doubles. For Van Lith, this could be déjà vu with a paycheck. Just when it couldn't get worse. Van Lith did the unthinkable. During a draft night interview, she was given a
That does not look like a girl that was excited to be selected where she was selected. And Jason, I think if I'm reading in between the lines, these two did not enjoy playing with each other the first time. So I don't know why either one of them would be excited to run it back. I think could there maybe, Jason, do I detect some potential jealousy maybe here between Angel Reese, who wants to be the central figure in every story that she's a part of, including the little feud, the beef between with her and Caitlin Clark?
Start, bench, cut scenario, Diana Taurasi. Sabrina Ionescu. Caitlin Clark. Her answer. Cut Caitlin. 2 words, and just like that, she lit the fuse. Social media exploded. Fans couldn't believe it. An unproven rookie, dismissing the most popular player in the league.
I think Haley would be reluctant to re-engage with a narcissist who was on a WNBA team last year that instead of trying to win games and compete, you would see them at the end of games. Hey, Angel needs to score 4 more points, and it'll take her about 7 to 8 to 10 shots to get there. And so they would shut down everything they do and feed the ball to Angel Reese at the end of the game so she could keep her double-double streak alive.
Other rookies dodged that question. Van Lith chose violence. This wasn't a random jab. This was personal. Clark's Iowa teams eliminated Van Lith from the NCAA tournament 2 years in a row.
I think she's already experienced what's it like to play with Angel Reese, who is a narcissist and selfish, and my understanding, a nightmare for all teammates to deal with.
In 2023, Clark torched her Louisville team for 41 points, including a cold step-back 3, right in her face. In 2024, more of the same. Another 41 piece, this time while Van Lith was at LSU. So yeah, that cut Caitlin comment. It wasn't strategy. It was spite. But here's the problem. Now Van Lith has put a target on her back. Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever. May 17th. What should have been just another early season matchup is now a grudge match. Caitlin.
It's over. HVL is feeling sick. I feel terrible for her. I do. The year before at Louisville, almost 20 a game. What does that tell you about her hell that she's got coming? She got away once. She can't escape.
Caitlin Clark doesn't need motivation. She's already the face of the league. But now, she's got bulletin board material. Every possession. Every bucket. Every stare down. It's all going viral. Van Lith will be under the microscope. And unless she backs up her talk, this could get ugly.
Her recent whining about equal pay, that she's underpaid. If you see this, obviously, she's only making $70,000 to jack up brick layups and airball layups somehow in games that no one wants to watch. Oh, poor me, I'm only making $70,000. Not mentioning the additional couple, probably million she's making in sponsorship and additional revenues allotted to her from playing in these games.
This wasn't merely bad luck.
According to league sources, Weatherspoon had lost the locker room because of a culture that catered to the needs of a few players. Dear Lord.
This is the very definition of stat padding. You're down by 22 points, and you've got the Fever's bench player, bench player, bench player, bench player, bench player, playing against bench player, bench player, bench player, bench player, starter, just so that she can get her double-double.
Do the most for a rookie in a single season. She's going for it. Triple lane off the drive, spins. Bucket is good. 23 double-doubles on the season. Another rookie record for Reese.
Haley had her worst season playing with Reese, and it wasn't even close. I just showed you the numbers. Haley Van Lith smiling through the pain of returning to toxic hell. There's your boy right there. Stand at the three-point line wide open while that girl is chasing the new rebounds record. That's exactly what's about to happen. Terrible for her, I do. She cut the cancer out and it came right back.
Bench cut, Diana Taurasi, Sabrina Ionescu, and Caitlin Clark.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. You're gonna get me in trouble and I'm only a rookie. Oh, this seems wrong. You're not gonna catch me because they are all great and I'm not gonna answer that question. They are all amazing.
Flowers to the legend. We're going to start Diana Taurasi. I'm going to bench Sabrina and cut Caitlin.
But Haley Van Lith, oh, you gave a bad answer.
Yikes. Right off the bat, she's feeling the fire from Caitlin Clark fans. Now, she's already felt some fire from Caitlin Clark in the past. To be honest with you, during some LSU Iowa games.
I don't want to play. They're all starting. I'll sit on the bench.
I'm going to start Caitlin. I'm going to bench Sabrina. And I'm going to cut Diana. Even though that's the GOAT, I still got to do what I got to do. And yeah.
I would start Diana Taurasi. I would bench Caitlin Clark, and I would cut Sab. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start DT, bench Caitlin, and I'm going to bench Sabrina. I'm not cutting anybody.
Start Diana, bench Caitlin, and cut Sabrina. Sorry.
I can cut Diana Taurasi since she's retired. And then I'm going to start Caitlin Clark and bench Sabrina.
Can I start all of them? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start all of them.
Van Lith's journey from college star to WNBA rookie was already complicated. Now, she's got unresolved tension with her own teammate, and she's taken a public shot at the league's biggest name. If this season goes sideways, we saw it.
Haley Van Lith, you are very lucky you are going to be sitting on the bench for the Chicago Sky this year, because Caitlin Clark is going to probably do unspeakable things to your team the first time he's played this season.
Caitlin Clark is really good. That's really good. I mean, the look of pain on her face. Jesus again. Yeah, honestly. It's clear to start Clark. Shake my head. HVL's such a hater. It's going to be bad.
Oh, you gave a bad answer. Especially consider the fact you're playing the Fever game 1. And I hope Caitlin Clark. This is a person who has played the last 2 times she played Caitlin Clark. I'm not joking when I say this. Caitlin Clark put 40 on her team's head. Put 40 on her head directly once. Caitlin Clark, if you ever set foot on the floor to guard Caitlin Clark, you better be pissed that your team drafted Sivka instead of Sanaya Rivers to guard Caitlin Clark. Because what Caitlin Clark is going to do to your team on May the 16th or 17th, whenever the game is going to violate the Geneva Convention. We don't want to give her more motivation. We saw what she did against Diana Taurasi. We saw what she did to the Mercury.
Draft night. If you're ready for Caitlin Clark to remind the world who runs the W, drop CC in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss the drama. This season's gonna be wild. Click the video on screen now, and we'll see you in the next one.